Okay, all right. Well,
Yeah,
welcome
we're
back
ready.
to Richdiet Podcast. We live? Hold on, the camera's live?
Yeah. It's rolling.
Welcome back to Richdiet Podcast. It is hot in here. It
Once
is
again.
boiling.
So hot.
But that's the
There's
vibe
nothing I can
too.
do about it.
I mean, it's cold outside, but you know what? We can't
It is what
complain.
it is.
It feels hot like Dubai.
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 I think I brought the heat here.
Yeah.
She brought the heat. And talk about Dubai, we have Dubai's finest. Welcome to the building,
Thank you.
Sisi God,
Thank you.
episode 40. You know what I'm saying?
Big
Thank you
40.
for coming to Rich Diet Podcast.
Yeah, no, I had to come. I had to show love. You know, we
Appreciate
connected.
it.
I know your brother,
I
Adam.
know. Big ups.
He's amazing. He came to see us in Dubai. He had a
Nice.
good time. I don't know where you were.
I know, bro. Like I was telling Zico, I'm like, yo, man, bro, like I missed out. When
Yeah.
my bro went to Dubai and she like basically like facilitated the
Yeah.
whole party, the
Oh,
whole
that's wicked.
restaurant, and like everything just looked amazing. I missed out.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
here's my thing. I never want to go to Dubai.
Why?
You have to
Really?
convince me.
Oh my
In this
God.
episode, you have to convince me
She's
why
like, "Oh my
I
God."
have to go to Dubai.
Excuse me? Why? I
Yeah.
mean, why don't you want to go to Dubai?
There's
That's the real
nothing
question.
appealing to me about Dubai.
Oh my God.
Really?
I've never
Yeah,
heard that
like-
before.
All those
Like the glitz and glamour. Like, I don't
glitz and
care about
glamour
that. Yeah, I
and-
don't care about it. I don't care about how rich people are. I don't care how
he's
nice.
a very
Okay.
modest kind of guy.
You know?
I get that.
But I
get that.
guarantee you, if you got him to Dubai, he's like,
That's
I'm
why
not
you have
leaving.
to convince me. The only way I'd probably come if you said like, yeah, you know, you don't have to pay taxes and
Yeah,
you don't
Which you
have to
don't.
do all of that.
absolutely.
Right?
That's where you have me.
Which you don't. That's like
Yeah.
that's the whole benefit of being in Dubai. You don't pay
Yeah.
taxes.
First of all the money you're making, it's coming in your pocket, okay? So you're not paying taxes, right, Zico? So I'm sure you're a businessman. Forget the glitz and the glamour, right? Dubai brings you opportunities. So let's just say there's people that you don't have access to. It's the only place where if you're in specific places, you're literally gonna like meet certain people
Yeah.
and close deals in the middle of the night. Like you never close deals out partying nighttime. You set up a meeting the next day and the cash is in your bank account. I'm sorry. Come on, that's
All right.
Dubai.
Okay, see, that's what I like to hear.
That's Dubai. That's that Dubai
That's
language.
But
Dubai,
no,
and
every
it's
time-
not all talk. It's
But that's what I'm
literally
saying, like-
people have. You meet investors. You're going out. You're having a great time. You're networking, and then you meet the right people. I'm not talking about like fake people. There
Yeah.
is fake people.
Which Toronto
everywhere.
is full of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll meet people who are, everywhere in the world, like the United States, in LA.
Yeah.
You'll meet people who are imposing and pretending to be somebody that they're not.
Yeah.
People are coming with cash flow, with investors are coming in with money to know
Yeah.
what to do. Businesses are like, people
Interesting.
want to connect, and people are friendly. And it's
Interesting.
safe. You
And
don't
it's
have to
safe.
worry
That's-
about that.
that's the
Getting
cool
shot.
part, right?
You don't
Yeah.
have to worry about somebody attacking you when you're out.
Someone
Yeah.
try to rob you.
Somebody trying to rob you. You
Yeah,
can
I
wear
heard
all your
people leave their
chains.
keys on their hood on the car
Yeah,
or
I
something.
sleep with my door open.
Wow.
I sleep with the car, like literally the keys are inside,
Yeah,
and
no
I go inside the
worries,
grocery
worry-free.
store. I come
Yeah.
back, everything with my purse and my money's in there, my iPad, my
Wow.
laptop.
I thought it was just like a joke. I thought people would just
No, it's
like I
very
see the
serious.
videos and stuff on
It's
YouTube.
very
So
serious.
that's actually true. Like
I've been in situations where I left my laptop, my money, everything came
Damn.
back to me, my IDs.
wow.
That's
See how
funny.
you see how convincing that is, bro? How safe
It's a
it
good
is.
feeling
You
to
don't
know.
have to
I was
worry
never- I
about
was
one
never
of these
questioning
hooligans.
My thing, like
Okay.
I love history. Like
Okay.
there's no like I don't care about all these big buildings and all these massive
get
Oh,
what
things.
you're
I get
You
it.
get what I'm saying?
You're
Like
saying that Dubai doesn't have history.
I get it.
yeah.
That's a big debate, by the way.
Well,
what
yes,
you've
yes
brought
and
up.
no. I know a little bit of some sort of history of it, but like for me, it's like I'd rather go to Egypt. I'd rather go to like Turkey. I'd
No,
rather
I get
go
what
to
you
like
mean.
Greece, or I'd
Yeah.
rather go to like
Yeah.
Italy.
yeah, right, like places that have like historical value
I
that I'm
agree,
like.
okay.
You know, and I want to go to parts in Africa too. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I want to go to Ghana. Like,
Yeah, I
I'd
just-
love to go to Nigeria.
But don't you think that because Dubai is so new that if you go there now, you become part of the history.
Absolutely. That's what
You
it is.
could, yeah, you
That's what
could.
it is. It's a new developing country, right? And I'm not selling you on it. The fact is that it's a new developing country. A lot of immigrants, a lot of expats are coming into the country and they're bringing in money. They're
Yeah.
bringing their expertise, their education. So we're looking at people who are educated in Europe, Canadians, Americans,
Yeah.
people from the United Kingdom, and they're bringing their expertise, they're bringing it into the country and they're developing it. So
Yeah.
therefore, there is opportunities to go
Yeah.
far further. So I get it. I just came back from Africa, so I understand the history of wanting things. That's why sometimes living there, you can feel like you're making a lot of money, but you feel empty.
Oh, got you.
That was a thing for me. That's why sometimes I need to come back here
Come back here.
to feel grounded and humbled, so
like
that I
that.
feel like, I know where I come from because I'm born in Canada.
Yeah.
I need to come back here to just come back and get a refresh and be like, okay, this is me, like, because you can get like caught up in the lifestyle.
And the hustle.
Yeah.
And
In the
bustle,
hustle,
that's it.
yeah.
So what kind of gave you like this idea or even drove you to wanted to reside in Dubai and
Yeah.
like move there?
So basically, I've been living there for 6 years, right?
nice.
And I decided to come to Dubai because initially I was in a relationship and we broke up during COVID time, and I had a business in Montreal.
COVID broke everyone's relationship.
Yeah.
Sorry to say that.
Crazy.
So then,
Divorce rates were up high in COVID.
Yeah, because everybody was stuck at home with their
Yeah.
significant other, right?
Yeah. Sorry to say that.
no,
I
it's
just-
okay. And then I can laugh about it now and not cry.
Yeah, for sure.
But basically, I had my business in Montreal, so I had a showroom over there, and I wasn't making any more money. And I had a following in Instagram a little
Nice.
bit, and I saw opportunities for influencers. So during my breakup, it was a really public breakup in Montreal and in Quebec and in Canada. And that being said, I said, let me take a break for 7 days and go to Dubai.
Nice.
I went over there, I see all the French influencers from France getting paid so much money. The United Kingdom influencers getting paid a lot of money. Americans, and there's no Canadian.
What?
So I was the first Canadian to go out there with a following, maybe not as big as them, but I still had influence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I started to get paid for content, paid for promotion, and started
Nice.
to make
That's
money.
smart, yeah.
And as I was going out and networking and being out there, I met some Emiratis who were really wealthy, who own a lot of the nightclubs and stuff, and who had all the licensing. They were like, oh, you seem to be very connected, because my ex was a world champion boxer, so I knew some boxers.
Oh.
Nice.
So like, when
Wow.
can you facilitate and make sure that everything is
cool. Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
And they were like, you have a good, you have a good,
Reputation?
contacts and good reputation. So you should start opening a concierge and let's do business.
cool,
Oh,
yeah.
That's how it
concierge.
started.
Yeah. It's almost similar to like our boy the with the yachts.
Yeah.
Yachts.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's his name? I think I know him. I don't
Why am
know.
I drawing a
I
blank?
can't remember.
I put you on the spot.
Shit, yeah. Oh. Banks, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Banks,
it. Yeah,
Banks,
yeah, yeah.
Banks. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't
I was
think.
gonna say it
I
starts
don't
with a B, but
because
Yeah,
I did
yeah,
do
yeah.
some yachts here. I thought it was
Yeah,
the
he
same
does
person.
like a kind of like the yacht,
Yeah.
concierge, kind of like
Yeah, so
service.
I would do the yachts, I would do the villas, I would do the nightclubs, the restaurants,
cool.
everything. I'm talking about if you want to buy a place, if you want to open up and start up a business, right? But mostly with talents and celebrities. It started first with boxers, just because I came from that background
From
with
that
my
background, yeah.
partner,
Your
ex-partner, and managing him and building a
network,
reputation and
yeah.
a network. And then I just came to Dubai, and then I didn't want to get into that field, but I sort of did, because I was getting calls from certain people, and I started to facilitate things for Floyd, actually.
Wow, big. Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, Floyd Mayweather.
He's a
like
big
he
deal.
called you personally.
Like his people,
Oh,
his
okay, okay.
manager,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
called
that's
me. Pirella, he works
Yeah, yeah.
closely. He's his best friend for 20 years. He
Oh.
reached out to me,
that's
and
cool.
I basically also helped us bringing sponsorships because of the relationship that I had. I brought millions of like, sponsorships to him
Nice.
and his fight. So I came in as, a person who brought that as brought
yeah.
investors to
yeah,
the
brought
business.
value.
I
to
brought
him,
value,
So
yeah.
you
Yeah,
were
that's
just
cool.
like another chick that wants to come and hang
Yeah,
around. It was
exactly.
like more like I'm
Yeah, you
bringing
were smart
value.
about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then I
That's good.
started to build my network like that, word of
Good,
mouth. They
good.
gave around my name to certain other celebrities who weren't boxers, and then I'd be the first phone call.
Yeah.
Phone
You
call
know,
when
yeah.
people come to Dubai.
When people come to Dubai,
Hey,
yeah.
Sisi, so and so
Yeah.
is coming. Can you like set up
Yeah.
a club appearance?
Exactly.
Restaurant?
Or even go out, or like, for example, like when Tory Lanez would come to Dubai, I would be the first
Tory
person he
Lanez,
would
eh?
call.
Yeah,
He'd be like,
sick, crazy.
he's like,
Free
I'm on
Tory.
the plane, I'm landing.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay,
Sick.
let's go out, take me out wherever.
Yeah.
Sick.
So,
So do you have to, like, through your service, do you go with them personally and
Yeah.
and take them everywhere and do all
I
that
do
setup?
go out with them personally because they want me to come out with them
Yeah,
personally
yeah.
because
Oh.
they feel like I'm the vibe.
Yeah,
they
yeah,
call me
that's
the
cool.
vibe,
They
you
call
know.
you
So
the
I bring
vibe.
you.
Yes, I love that.
So
Big
they
vibe.
sometimes I'm like, oh, I can't come, and they're like, no, you,
You have to
absolutely
come.
have
You
to
have to
come.
come.
'cause
Imagine
you're the-
saying that, like, to,
Yeah.
like, Tory Lanez, listen, man, I'm sorry. I can't
Yeah.
come out. I have plans.
Yeah, I'm tired,
Yeah.
But no, but I
Oh,
get
that's
it.
cool.
Probably in their perspective is like they feel safer.
Yeah, they
going
feel
with you,
safer.
for sure.
Yeah,
You know, 'cause
exactly.
they know, oh, this person gonna show me around.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're gonna take care of it.
Yeah.
They're gonna let the club owners know, yo, I'm here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I
and-
could be your concierge for Costa Rica if you like. If you ever want to go.
Yeah,
Either of
absolutely.
you guys. I
Yeah,
could be
and-
that concierge.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, why not? I haven't been to Costa Rica. I've been
Oh,
to
it's so
Panama.
wicked. Yeah,
So
Panama's
I-
cool, I heard.
which is really close.
Yeah, it's just north.
Yeah, that's what I heard. So I want to do that. That's on my bucket list. But I mean, like for Dubai, also, it's like you want to be also welcomed properly. So I would make sure
Yeah.
that they're welcomed properly. You know, sometimes you want, and they're shown love. You know,
Yeah.
so and the people
Bring
over
the
there, that's
shisha
what they
right
do.
away as soon
Bring the
as they
shisha
land.
right away. Do
Yeah.
this. You need somebody to like call the
Yeah,
shots.
Yeah.
So as friendly as I am, I know how to make things work
That's
and
cool.
work things. Yeah.
cool.
for
Yeah.
them.
So in your line of work, what is the one misconception that people always think about you, or like based on
Yeah.
what you do?
Well, they think that I'm a crazy party girl. That's all I want to do is stand on top of couches, party, bring all the bottles.
Does it
but
happen
the thing
like that
is,
or no?
I mean, like if you look at my social media,
Yeah.
you'll see a lot of the partying, but I'm getting paid to party.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's like
of
every
course.
time you see me, I know I'm having a good time.
You're having a good time, but like
But
you're
it's
making that.
I'm making
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
money,
that
so that's why
chicken,
you
yeah.
see me smiling. I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
I'm not like just standing on top
Yeah,
of
yeah,
couches,
yeah.
just partying and wasting my life
That
away.
is
So
cool.
that's one thing I will say about Dubai is like
Yeah.
you can have a good time and get paid for it.
Yeah, yeah,
Never
that's
here. It's
awesome.
like if you're going out, you're wasting money
Yeah.
that could go into your business and then
Yeah.
you're gonna regret it the next day.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah,
Right?
Yeah, yeah. I've heard like concierge services in Las Vegas is like a big thing where
Yeah.
like, I guess people are getting married and stuff. So
Yeah.
a buddy of mine, he had like this guy set up a whole thing, and then he ends up getting handcuffed to a midget.
Oh no.
For his bachelor party. They go to a strip club. Like, it was a whole service. Like, they literally planned this for him, and it was just hilarious. But, yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a big
so-
thing. I mean, Las Vegas and Dubai is very similar.
Very similar. Yeah.
So there's a lot of misconceptions about Dubai. In the sense that it's very westernized. Now you can do a lot of
yeah,
things.
everyone
You can
says
wear
that.
a lot of like,
Yeah, yeah.
sexy
Revealing kind of
clothing,
clothing.
revealing
Yeah,
kind
you
of
don't have to wear
clothing,
a
which a lot of
hijab or
people
anything
you don't
like
have to
that.
wear a hijab. Even you can
Yeah.
dress however you want. Sometimes I'm not gonna lie. I've been in occasions where I went to the club and they're like, "Sisi, you're dressed too sexy. I'm sorry.
Wow.
You need to
Wow.
go change." And I'm like, "What do you mean? I'm not getting change. I'm coming
Yeah.
in.
They
I'm
tell you- they
bringing
tell you
money."
to tone it down.
They're like, tone it down, put a little jacket. And I'm like, no. So that's why I'm saying Dubai.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's okay. That's okay.
Dubai. It's like, it's becoming more open. It's
Yeah,
Vegas where they're opening the Wynn Resort. So there's going to be a casino
Oh,
that's going to be
cool.
opening in the Ras Al Khaimah, which is a little bit on the outskirts of Dubai. It's in
Okay.
the UAE. And, it's the Wynn Resort. We're talking about a casino. know, it's
Yeah.
definitely that Vegas lifestyle. So
Lifestyle.
concierge is huge. When I started doing it, I think I was the second girl doing it. It
Wow.
was only men doing
do
concierge.
services.
Yeah.
It was a big Russian girl that was doing it, and then I was the other only girl.
Wow.
So that was Canadian.
Yeah,
The
good
rest
for
were
you
men.
For finding that. That's good.
Yeah,
that
that's
you've
like
seen that.
you
Yeah.
found a niche and you like.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Now I open doors. There's so many ladies, like
Yeah.
so many promoters. Like at that time, they used to call me Queen of Dubai, the guys, and I'm like, I'm not the Queen of Dubai, but
yeah.
they were like because I would make things happen for
Yeah,
them and
that's
make sure
awesome.
they're comfortable, especially like Canadians.
Yeah.
Or Americans coming in because they relate a little bit more to me,
To
so I
you,
give
yeah.
them that hospitality.
I heard that's the
Yeah.
thing now. There's a lot of Canadians in Dubai. And
So
like,
many.
So many. Like
Listen.
Americans
So
and Canadians.
many.
Like,
I didn't see the appeal, but it is what
Last
it is,
time I
like-
was in Blue Nightclub, which is one of the biggest nightclubs in Dubai,
Blue?
where they have like celebrities booked and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I was looking around and I'm like, am I in Toronto? Like, I see only like
No
Toronto
way.
rappers,
No way, that's crazy.
all of Canadians, and people are like, Dubai people are like, there's these Canadians, you might know them here. And I'm like, what is going on? Like,
you're like, yeah, I know that. I know that guy. I used to
Yeah.
see him on King Street.
exactly.
That's insane. Like how big? I don't even know if this could be.
Dubai's not that big.
That's what I was gonna say. Like,
It's
how
a city.
Big of a, how big of a city is it? Like,
It's very tiny. So you have to look at Dubai. It's very small.
Really?
Abu Dhabi
Yeah.
is like the capital where most
Yeah.
of the money is coming from, which a lot of people
Right.
don't know. Dubai is a small city. So
Right.
everyone is going to the same parties.
Yeah, yeah,
So you're
yeah.
bumping into the same
The same
people.
people.
right. So for people who don't know, what's the difference between Abu Dhabi and Dubai?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a good question. So I would say Abu Dhabi is much more like conservative still.
Yep.
That being said, you cannot come with the same energy in Dubai
Yeah,
to
yeah.
Abu Dhabi.
Oh, okay, got you.
Only during the weekend of Formula One. That weekend they're a little bit more open to
open.
like, be flexible because all kinds of tourists are coming into the country
Yeah.
and it's a big long weekend for them. But that being said, Abu Dhabi is very strict. There's a lot of money coming in. They're competing with Dubai. There's a lot of real money still in Abu Dhabi, more than it's much more calm. There's not a lot of nightclubs. There's great restaurants.
That's what I was gonna
It's
ask.
more
yeah.
humble. It's much more a little bit religious still. It's different.
Yeah, yeah. How's the like the fast food scene in Dubai and Abu Dhabi?
Oh wow, that's a good question. First of all, the McDonald's you're gonna have in Dubai and the
Yeah.
McDonald's you're gonna have in Canada is
Yeah.
not the same.
Yeah, I know. It's the
It's
same
the
in
best.
Lebanon.
It's the
yeah.
best?
It's the best McDonald's
Yeah.
burger you've ever had
Yeah.
because
Is it
it's halal.
Yeah, yeah. In Lebanon,
And
bro.
it's tasty.
Bro,
said
you
the
don't
same
understand. When I was in Lebanon, I went to McDonald's
Yeah.
years ago when I
Yeah.
was and I go in and it's halal or whatever, and I look at the menu and I'm like, wow, I could literally eat everything,
Yeah.
not just the filet of fish,
Everything.
right? So I was like, let me order this one, this one, this one, this one, this
That's
one.
such a great
I
feeling.
ordered everything. Literally, I took a photo, but I don't
He's
know where
right.
the photo is now. But
So
It's amazing.
so good.
And the thing is, what I like about Dubai is everything is at your door. So you become lazy.
Yeah,
So
same in
Uber,
Lebanon too.
Lebanon
Yeah,
as
yeah,
well, right?
yeah.
The
You
service.
can order a shisha to your house.
You as
if
well.
You didn't
Me
want to
too.
make it. Yeah.
Me,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
make
yeah.
shisha. I always order shisha to
Yeah,
my
yeah, yeah.
place
And it's
because
How
I
do
don't
you
have to.
order
$3.
shisha?
You order like
Yeah.
it's 100 dirham, which is
Yeah.
what
It's
60,
like nothing.
$50 Canadian, and then a guy, I don't know, don't quote me on the conversion of, but 100 dirhams is not that much.
Yeah, yeah.
The guy's gonna come. He's setting up the shisha for
Yes.
you,
Yeah.
putting the charcoal in,
Yeah, yeah,
everything.
everything. It's
He's
a whole
gonna come pick
show.
it up the next day or the day after,
Yeah.
whenever you're ready. And
Yeah.
it's like you're
Are you
smoking.
serious?
Bro, so
It's-
on their way to drop it off in Lebanon, they're
Like
like in a
Uber Eats.
moped or something, and one guy's behind holding the shisha, and the other
Yeah.
guy's holding the charcoal, getting it ready with
Yeah.
the wind.
Yes,
Are you carry like?
Yes,
are you
I'm
serious?
telling
That
you.
is insane. That's something
It's-
I've never seen.
everything you
Everything,
order.
yeah.
That would be like a shocking like.
You think
moment of, like,
Uber
what
is
the
good
heck?
here, bro?
Yeah.
In other places in like the Arab countries, bro,
Yeah, it's-
you can get a shawarma.
100%.
It's like and they'll come straight to your house.
Straight
It's
to
like
your house.
seconds.
It's seconds.
Bro.
They
and
come
it's
so
cheap.
It's so cheap, and they come at everything at your door. The pharmacy, if you want something.
Everything.
Yeah, we
Everything.
need that hookah service
We
here.
are
'cause
lacking.
There's times when I'm like,
Bro.
I need some hookah right now.
The other
Yeah.
thing also that they do in Dubai, which Canada is lacking, is like if you're having a crazy night out, right?
Yeah.
Or you're feeling sick, and you want an IV,
IV? Oh, like IV, like booster.
drip, booster,
Yeah, IV drip.
multivitamins.
Yeah.
They come to your door. A nurse is coming. She's
What?
checking your blood. She's gonna put a salon, eyebrows. I'm talking about
Wow.
everything.
Wow.
To your house.
You see what happens when you get
Barbershop.
to keep 100% of your money that you earn?
Yeah.
You get to spend it
Oh,
on
you actually
healthy
get to
things.
spend it, bro.
Yes, think about it.
We get taxed so much here, bro. We
Bro.
can't
Yeah,
even.
you cannot.
You make 250, you have to give up 100 or 125.
125.
That's what I'm
It's
saying.
sad. 50% of your money goes into tax here. If you
It
make a
is
six
so
figure.
Crazy.
sad.
That's so sad.
And then
Like,
taxes for what? I don't want to get into the politics,
yeah.
but just saying.
to send money abroad to other
Yeah.
countries.
And then it's like the healthcare system. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
a,
How is the healthcare system, by the way? in
The
Dubai?
healthcare system over there is amazing, but you
Yeah.
have to pay for
You
it.
have
So
to
you have to
pay.
get an insurance, right?
yeah, but that's honestly, listen, if
It's better to pay.
exactly,
better to pay.
Yeah,
So I go to the American
Unfortunately.
hospital,
yeah.
which is good. It's like a real actual hospital. And the thing is also, like we said, they have an app called Just Life. It has everything on there, right? And on that app, you can get a doctor. Let's just say you're on visit in 2 weeks in Dubai. You feel
Yeah.
sick. You can literally request the doctor for $500 to come to your house,
What?
check you, a doctor for your foot,
That's crazy.
get your blood work checked out. I'm talking about like, you want to do certain tests,
Yeah.
specifications of tests. They do all the blood
That's
work. They do all.
awesome.
Wow,
Yeah,
it sounds
man, like-
it sounds like there is a lot of perks.
It's
to
accessible,
moving
yeah.
to Dubai in terms of like
Yeah.
convenience,
Convenience,
and
yeah.
tax.
Yeah.
But
It's
what
like-
would you say that it's like one of the top like benefit of moving to Dubai, comparing from like America and Canada?
Safety.
Yeah, absolutely. I would say safety. You
Safety.
don't have to look over your shoulder.
Yeah.
You don't have to feel like when you go out, like if anybody were to attack you, hypothetically speaking, it's just a fist fight and you just have to
And
make
that's
sure
it,
you're
yeah.
able to beat up the other person. But people want to stay there. They
Yeah,
want to
yeah,
live
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Everyone is not coming with the intentions to hurt you.
Yeah.
To hurt
They're
you,
coming
yeah.
with the intentions to grow themselves, to
Yeah,
be a
yeah.
better person. So you're less likely to
To get into
get into
confrontation.
confrontations.
So, but when people do get in confrontational
Yeah,
fights,
what
what
I've
happens?
seen.
Like what happens?
I mean,
do they
it's
get
just-
arrested? Do they?
I was
Like,
gonna ask, is there like a jail in Dubai?
Oh my
Like,
God! First of all, you
Probably
don't.
like high class. Give you tea
No,
and
I don't think
everything.
it's high class, but I heard
Oh.
that some places they give them tea and all that stuff. But I mean, it's pretty bad. I mean, you don't want to get into trouble
No,
like that.
for
But
sure.
I don't think they look at it from example. If you're drunk and you're fighting,
yeah.
then that's your problem
Oh, really?
because you're not supposed to drink. It's a Muslim country.
Oh,
Yeah.
it is true,
So if
true,
you get
true.
beat up and you're going to the cops, they're like, "Why would you?
Yeah,
why were
yeah,
you
yeah, yeah.
drinking?"
They're like,
So
"Why? It's your fault. You drank."
Is it
and you
still
got beat up.
Is it a crime to drink then? Like I know that people
It's
do
not
it
a cri-
open, like in public or sorry, in
Private.
private establishments, but is it considered like
illegal to drink?
yeah?
I don't
I
think
don't wanna
it's
say
considered
illegal, but
illegal to drink.
forbidden.
But you have to look at, okay, so buying liquor,
Mm.
for instance, you have to buy it at specific places. So, for instance, every club, every restaurant, every is in a hotel
I see.
to get access to the drinks.
I
And they
see.
know that people are drinking and they
Right.
want to be considerate of
Yeah.
the westernized
Western,
world
yeah,
and,
yeah.
the UK people coming in. But you can't be drunk, falling in the
Yeah,
can't
street
be
or like,
sloppy, yeah.
sloppy. You have to be respectful of the country, right? And so for alcohol, you can't just buy it anywhere. It's
Right.
illegal. There's specific places where they have licenses or you have to go to specific,
Right.
nightclubs, restaurants.
Yeah, yeah.
That
Wait,
do
and
serve
is
that.
that the
Yeah.
specific places? Is the place only where you can consume it? Like you can consume the alcohol?
Yeah, basically.
drink it where you
You
buy
can't
it
be
sort of
like
thing.
walking in the street and
Yeah,
drinking.
yeah,
You
yeah,
can
yeah.
get arrested
Oh,
for
you get
that.
arrested.
Yeah.
Oh.
What about
You can't
weed?
public
Is-
drink.
is
Oh, weed.
is-
I know a lot
Oh,
of people
yeah?
who smoke who are in jail in Dubai.
Wow.
for recreationally smoking weed.
Yeah, I seen some like a Canadian guy. He went to Dubai or something.
Sounds like my kind of city now.
And he had medical kind of weed, and they
Yeah.
arrested him. Then he's looking at like 20 years.
It's not a joke.
It's not a
over
joke,
there.
bro. They don't play with that shit.
Listen, man. I mean, I was all for it in the beginning, legalizing it, and then now it's just like it's getting out of hand.
Too bad.
You know, it's just
It's bad. Like
especially with the kids. With the
The
kids,
kids,
it's
yeah.
just
kids are
it's
14,
destroying
13.
them.
Yeah,
they're
that's so
13.
sad.
And it's like they can't wait to smoke it. That's the crazy
Oh,
part.
wow.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like they didn't understand that effect.
Yeah,
of
they didn't
legalizing it.
understand, especially if the brain's not even developed at the
No.
age of 14 and you're
No.
starting
Yeah.
to smoke. We're talking about like crazy mental
you know the
health
kids I
issues
see
that
that
it's
are-
causing, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he works with kids, so he
Yeah.
sees all these type
Yeah,
of
it's
issues.
bad.
You know,
like,
in Dubai, if they smell weed in your hotel from the balcony and the cops come, they're arresting you. So you're guilty
Damn.
before you're innocent. Like you're guilty
yeah.
before you're innocent.
Yeah.
Then
Without
they're
even
putting you into
proving
jail.
innocence,
Yeah, but once they put you in jail, they're testing you,
wow.
your blood.
They test your blood.
If they see it, you're doing time.
Yeah, and I heard like weed takes like 40 days to,
To
get out of your system. So
system.
Yeah.
you can't get that out in time.
Yeah, you can't get
Shit.
that out of time.
Crazy.
That's
So
crazy.
weed is not
That's-
something to play around with over there.
Yeah.
Wow, I would
And
even.
imagine any other drug like that.
Yeah.
You would be beheaded
Oh,
probably.
you don't even want to imagine any
Yeah.
other drug. Yeah.
That's
There's a
crazy.
lot of people who thought they were untouchable, that were doing a lot of things that I seen, you know, like come across the paths, you know,
Yeah.
being out. And they're doing a lot of time.
Wow.
doing a lot of time.
they're
So
yeah.
they
doing a
don't
lot
they
of
don't
time.
have like
And they had a lot of money. It's not like they
And the
didn't
money
have.
can buy your way out.
Your money cannot
No.
buy your way out. You're
Damn.
still doing time and then you're getting deported to
Oh,
your
that's what I was gonna
country.
say, yeah.
Talk
Damn.
about the deported. One
I
of
know
the
a lot of
biggest-
people got deported.
The biggest guy that was all over the news headline was Hushpuppi.
Yeah, years ago. Yeah,
Yeah,
Hush
a couple
Puppy.
years ago for fraud, and
Yeah.
I'm sure he had a major like impact on a lot of people that were coming to Dubai and trying
Absolutely.
to imitate his lifestyle and
Yeah,
wanted
absolutely.
to live like him, right?
Yeah.
Have you met him personally?
Personally, I haven't met him, but I know a lot of people who are close to him.
Oh, wow,
And a
okay.
lot of people who've hanged out with him.
Mm-hmm.
I know a couple of girls also that dated him.
Oh wow, dated him.
So
Who's
like,
Hushpuppi?
yeah, Hush was.
Bro, you don't know Hushpuppi?
I mean, I know the
Biggest
name.
Nigerian scammer that went
Yeah.
down for like over $40 million. It was crazy during the whole after COVID times.
And his name is Hushpuppi?
Yeah,
Hushpuppi, bro.
he
He was
was a
Hush
legend.
Poppy or Hush Puppy?
Hush
with a U?
Puppy.
Hushpuppi, bro. He was flexing crazy, like.
I think now that you say that,
Bro, the way that Versace used to like come pick him up at his house.
Yeah, Gucci.
Gucci will come and pick you up from your house to come shop.
You know how many Rolls Royces
Oh
this guy had?
yeah.
You know Hush.
Yeah, everybody knows Hush Puppy.
So basically, with Hush, like he used to buy all Gucci. He used to live at the Palazzo Versace, first of all, in Dubai, and
Palazzo Versace.
yeah, Palazzo Versace, who put that on, and a lot of Nigerians like were inspired by him and started to
Yeah.
imitate his lifestyle and start to live like him, and started
How?
to
Through
spend
fraud or
like through going to the club and living that lifestyle, going to the mall,
Yeah.
Dubai Mall, spending on girls, spending on
Shopping.
their friends, shopping lavishly, going to the nightclub, spending like 100, 200,000 in a nightclub.
yeah.
And that being said, like a lot of them have been deported as well, alongside Hush Puppy right now.
Wow,
Dubai is doing a lot
crazy.
of cleanup of those guys,
Those
guys,
unfortunately, right now.
So they just deported him? They didn't arrest him?
No,
he's
Like-
a-
Hush
no,
is in
Hush-
jail for
he's
10
in
years.
jail.
So he did fraud. He was doing fraud in United
doing
States
time.
through Dubai.
Oh.
Yeah.
So United States came and got him.
Oh, so
The
he's in the
FBI.
States now doing
And they
time.
froze all his assets in Dubai,
Damn.
everything that this guy
Yeah.
was up, bro. He's up like almost like.
You just
maybe
gotta know
like
when to
100
turn
M.
off. Like,
The
But-
thing with him was, the issue was, is that he liked the limelight so much.
Yeah.
So that being said, he was like putting everything on social media, and he incriminated himself.
He did. He did.
yeah, but
Essentially.
criminal to criminal, like, at $1 million would be my cutoff. Then that would be like, okay, I got this, and now I'm gonna use this to flip here,
He did
Yeah,
not
but
think
bro,
like
let me
that.
tell
like
you,
real estate or something.
bro. When that money, when you
I
you
know, when
have
it's
money,
coming in,
money
I get it.
changes people.
But bro,
100%.
I still have the back of my head. I do not want to sit in a jail cell.
Well, a lot of people, when they get money first, they feel
Yeah.
untouchable. Like she was saying, a lot of
Yo.
people feel untouchable.
A lot of people feel like I got the power,
I got
and I
power.
can, because people are kissing your feet. You have to understand, when you're on the top, when you have a certain amount of money and power, you feel like you're untouchable. You can buy
And
your
that's
way
the
out.
problem. That's
And
how
then-
you get caught. That's how
And
you.
then, and then you're talking about fast money.
Yeah.
So fast money, you want to show it.
Yeah.
So most of these guys, when they're coming out in the nightclub is their office. They want to show girls, look, I got this money.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
yeah.
So they're spending it to showcase that lifestyle, but they're thinking about instant gratification and not their future. So they don't even have also the knowledge,
Yeah.
right? They don't
Yeah.
have that capacity of knowledge to think about
think
investments
about
and
investment.
assets, you know, and they're not even surrounded by the right people.
True.
They're around leeches
Beaches. Yeah.
who just want to grab.
Who just want to like.
So
just-
that's
yeah.
what it is.
Yeah, that's how
Unfortunately.
you get caught, man.
Talk about big spender. Have you like who was the most big spender you've came across in your line of work that just kind of like
Can I
Yeah.
guess? Floyd.
Okay.
Floyd
Oh, I don't think Floyd was the biggest
What?
spender. I met a spender who
Wait.
paid Floyd to hang out with.
what?
Yeah,
That's
he paid money to
crazy.
Floyd
For
to hang
Floyd
out
to
with
hang out with him.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's the spender that
How
was my
much did he
biggest
pay him?
client.
Can you say? Can you say
He
how much
spent $1 million in the nightclub.
No, wait.
I
don't
still
hang
have
out
the
with him?
receipt.
Wait.
I still have the receipt.
I'm
He
saying how much did he
spent
pay?
$1 million in the club.
Yeah, I didn't even know that it was possible to have this much champagne.
$1 million
Yeah.
in what? What did he spend?
Like champagne, like bottles. Like I never seen the most biggest
How much-
bottles.
how
And the
much-
whole club had bottles for the whole nightclub.
So he basically bought out the whole club.
He bought out the whole
For
club
$1
and
million.
gave bottles for
Oh,
free.
he gave to people. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
champagne bottles like that were huge. Yeah.
That's
Holy
crazy.
Was he an Emirati?
No, he wasn't an Emirati.
You know?
Well,
he was
he?
American, I'm gonna
American.
say.
Yeah, you don't have to say his name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was American.
Confidential.
Yeah.
But that being said, yeah.
Bro.
Oh,
In
that
a
sounds
night.
like Rick Ross would do something.
Hell no,
crazy
Rick Ross
like-
wouldn't
No,
do that
Rick
shit,
Ross
bro.
wouldn't.
Hell
No,
Rick-
somebody did that in America though, didn't they? There was another thing that.
Yeah,
somebody
he
did.
paid Rick Ross to do to like hang out as well, like to do a
Rick Ross would never do
conference.
that.
No,
to do a
but there was
conference.
somebody
I'm not saying-
in
I'm
the
not
States
doubting you, Ross.
Yeah, that's
that,
him. I think
that spent $1 million, and it was it had to have been Ross.
it wasn't Ross. It wasn't Ross.
It wasn't Ross. Bro, Floyd probably has more money
Yeah,
than Ross.
100%.
Well, just maybe close to amount.
No, I'm saying like a totally different story from yours. Like I'm saying,
But
like,
Floyd doesn't drink also.
Oh,
Really?
yeah.
He doesn't drink alcohol, no.
Good
he's
for
a-
him.
He'll
Yeah.
pay.
Yeah.
He can pay.
Yeah, yeah.
But he's not going to spend that much because you have to understand he's spending for his friends. And also, too, most of the time, these celebrities get free.
Yeah.
things.
Yeah. True.
And so this guy, he really wanted to hang out. He had money, but he wanted the clout. So
you
that
wanna
being
buy his
said,
way
I
in.
introduced them and I facilitated that was my
connection,
thing,
yeah.
the connection and connecting them. And like he paid him to hang out with him and he spent like 1 million in the nightclub.
and
And he
you-
was spending, I made a lot of commission.
That's
I was
what I was
happy.
gonna say. I hope you got paid well because that $1 million to just
No.
go to
Eh,
bottles is like crazy.
Insane.
I know. My friends were like, "Oh my god!" And we sat down with him. We
I would
said,
start
"Listen, you
keeping all
could
the
start
bottles."
doing business."
Yeah.
But that's what he wanted to do.
That's what he
You
wanted
can't
to do.
force people when they
Yeah.
want to spend money on certain things and that they like and they want to do. Like people think, "Oh my god, if I had that connection, like I would let them spend." No,
Yeah.
people are gonna spend on what they want to spend.
Yeah.
And so for me, like he was my client that I bring out to places. He was my biggest spender, and I would
Yeah.
introduce to certain celebrities to hang out, to facilitate, to do
crazy.
business. He
Now-
would like
now-
to do that.
Now, was Floyd impressed by that?
No, not really.
I don't think Floyd is. He doesn't. He seems like he's got to be humble, right?
I
He's
mean,
chill,
fuck.
dude.
I can get
That's
that.
not-
I mean, like, yeah,
Yeah.
he comes from money. He has
Yeah,
millions,
he was
so
like-
he
Yeah.
probably wasn't even impressed by that.
Yeah.
He was not.
So
he was
I
like,
don't-
okay.
All these people you've worked with,
Yeah.
who is your favorite and who is the least to work with? You don't have to say names if you don't want to. If you want to say
Yeah,
favorite
that's okay.
name, sure. If you don't want to say the least favorite name, you
My
don't have to.
favorite to work with is kind of tough. I don't know. Let me think about it.
Okay,
Oof.
best experience with or something, if you can't think
Like
of
we're talking about celebrities,
anyone,
or
whatever
like
your favorite experience
clients.
or the best client you had that you worked with.
The best client I worked with would have to be, yeah, I would say like it was more like I like to work with the Canadians. They were pretty
Really?
good. Yeah.
The Canadians?
Yeah, there's
Canadians
some
have money like that?
Canadians
Even
The
after,
Can-
after getting taxed like this?
some Canadian people,
Are
the
rich, bro.
people who
Yeah.
have money, they travel a lot.
Yeah,
You see them in Dubai and you see them in Miami. You won't see them
You
in
won't
Canada.
see them in Canada. They don't spend
Really?
their
You
time
won't
Yeah,
see them in
yeah.
Canada, and they were the best because I can relate with them the most,
Yeah.
right? And then Americans also relate with me the most. Celebrities are hard to deal with. There's only a handful that I have great, like that I could think of,
Yeah.
that have great personalities, that
div-
are
they're
more
divas,
down
huh?
to earth.
Yeah.
But it's difficult, like to work with certain of them, certain individuals, because you're dealing with a lot.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can
yeah.
imagine.
Yeah.
And is it true that in Dubai, a lot of criminals are moving there to get a fresh start?
Yeah, absolutely.
Really?
Because Dubai, the thing is, they are very strict within like their country. So you cannot do anything illegal in their country. They don't care about what you've done in the past,
Oh, really?
what background you have, but as long as you don't do it in their
In their
country.
country. But what
That
if you
makes
were like,
sense.
But
you
now
have a rap
eventually-
sheet of like, oh, you've done robberies, bank heists, and all this?
That
That
I
makes
don't know,
sense.
but most of the
That
time,
makes so much sense now. to
most
me.
of the time, yeah, it's a fresh start for certain people. But that
Okay.
being said, you've seen the case of Hushpuppi, which was an extradition, which they didn't do before, which was with the U.S., which was a specific case that they did. Now, that being said, they don't really do that. But sometimes it can happen now.
Yeah.
But most of the time, there's a lot of criminals that are moving in, that are out, but they're not trying to do anything bad, but they're
Yeah.
just trying to reinvent themselves and
True.
Yeah,
facilitate
yeah,
a lot
yeah,
of
yeah.
business over there. Yeah.
So,
And run things.
Since you love the Canadians and working with them, have
Yeah.
you done anything with Drake yet?
Wow. Okay, that's a good question.
Boy.
I actually met Drake. What was it? I met Drake a long time ago, several times in Canada
Yeah.
and in Miami, going to his parties and stuff
Yeah,
like
but
that.
not Dubai.
But
not yet.
no, I saw him last year at Soto Soto with one of my
Soto.
girlfriends.
Yeah, nice
Yeah.
restaurant.
And then I was telling him about Dubai.
So now he's booking
I was
you.
trying to get him to go to Dubai.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, you Sisi, you're a facilitator."
Yeah.
He called me the
Sick.
facilitator. I was like, "Oh, you know, in Dubai, they call me
Facilitator.
the queen of Dubai. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll take the facilitator from you."
Yeah, that's more formal.
Yeah, that's more
Yeah,
formal.
yeah,
Yeah, I like that.
So yeah, I don't know. Like he said, he didn't really like. He said he's been to Dubai. Like he has really great contacts with the Emiratis. He,
Yeah,
you know,
he
Sheikh
always
Hamdan.
raps that, right? Yeah.
They'd be
Yeah,
treating
yeah.
him nice. He
They
got
treat
the
him nice.
contacts.
Yeah.
He did a booking at Bo a few years ago, which
Yeah.
is the new Blue nightclub, right? It's the same nightclub, but different name, right?
Yeah.
So like I was trying to persuade him into Dubai, but
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
he's a diehard for
Look,
us
Drizzy,
Canadians. He loves
take her up on this
Toronto.
offer, man.
I mean, shit, Drizzy already be rapping about, oh, my name Yusuf, you look like Hamza. He be talking about all the Emiratis.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
like, you know.
That's cool.
but,
Yeah,
cool.
no,
but
that's-
he's cool. He showed us a really good
Yeah.
time there at the restaurant. And
Well,
Yeah.
hopefully, you know,
Yeah.
he calls you for it one day.
yeah,
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's-
that would be
hopefully
cool.
he knows.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, the Dubai looks like a city that, like, you know, is so lavish, it's
Yeah.
so glitter and glams. But I know there's this other side of Dubai where I hear that people say
Yeah.
it's kind of like dark in a
Grungy.
sense where like
yeah,
people who come there to like work,
Yeah.
like, you know, the low class workers, like I've
Mm.
heard that they don't get treated fairly. Is
That's
that
true.
true?
yeah. That's true. That's
Oh,
very
damn.
true. That's the really downside of Dubai,
Mm-hmm.
in the sense that they're working 14 hours. We're talking about 15 hours a day. So
Mm-hmm.
like when you go to the restaurants, you'll even feel that energy in terms of the workers, that they're like so willing to do everything for
Anything,
you.
yeah.
And unfortunately, like
The
they're getting
compensation.
paid, they're not getting paid a lot of money. Their life is just work. you do feel that sense of like almost,
Yeah.
I don't want to say the word, but slavery a bit,
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
which is kind of sad because you
is.
see that difference between the very rich and
class
the
and the
very
Yeah.
poor,
I was gonna
right?
say, but that's like what happens when you have a very rich economy.
Yeah,
There's going to be a
Unfortunately.
very like the distance is like so far.
the distance is so far.
Unfortunately.
but that's almost a trend that's happening kind of now in Canada. 'Cause,
Yeah,
like, right now the
everywhere.
middle
Yeah.
class is kind of
Absolutely.
like
Yeah,
diffusing.
yeah,
All
it's
the
dying
people,
out.
all
Yep.
the people that have owned their own little business, small businesses,
Yeah.
they can't afford to have a business here. So now
Yeah.
it's like the poor class and the upper class. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
that trend is happening. So
Yeah.
it's kind of messed up.
No, I mean, that's the whole world and the economy. It's getting to that point where they
Yeah.
want to diminish the middle class. That's just the
Yeah.
reality. So we're getting into that. So when people talk to me about, it's not that I want to be like, oh, Dubai, 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 move in there. But it's just like, at least you have more of a social life.
Yeah.
You can go to the beach, lay
Yeah,
down,
yeah,
don't
yeah.
have to pay for anything,
It's
relax.
more relaxed.
More
Yeah.
relaxed. Here you're go, go, go. You don't even get to have a minute
Yeah,
you don't get
to hang out
enjoy.
with your family, to
Yeah.
go to a nice place, to all hang out.
Yeah, to
At
enjoy
least
it.
you get to have a social life to a
Yeah,
certain
and the
extent.
weather's shit here half of the year.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was
exactly.
just about to say. It's
You're
Very
always
indoors.
hot. Yeah.
There's depression.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's depressive. You know, I know
Yeah.
one thing I have is like winter
Blues, winter blues.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I cannot handle that. So it's tough for me.
Yeah, yeah.
Like your winter inside, and you just get depressed, and you're like,
gets
you know,
dark
it gets
early.
dark early.
Yeah, yeah.
it's
So it
That
brings-
definitely sucks.
I don't even have that energy to hustle or find
Mm-hmm.
opportunities or work and all that.
Yeah, yeah.
But
yeah.
that, going back to Drake, actually, there was an opportunity of like, you know, Russell Hayman is developing, right? And he loves the casino, right? He loves
Yeah,
to
yeah,
gamble.
he likes to
He loves
gamble.
all that.
Steak,
They're
yeah.
willing to like pay him a lot of money. They told me
come
if you
out.
bring Drake, we're going to pay
A
him
gazillion
a
dollars.
lot of money
Yeah.
to like literally promote this
This casino.
this hotel. Like they're looking for an
What do you
A-list
need
celebrity.
help with? Let me know. I'll go
Champagne
dig that
Papi.
little. I'll go dig that little hole deeper. Did
Habibi,
you hear
welcome
that?
to Dubai.
Did you hear someone tried to get in?
Well, he's
under
on
the
tour.
fence?
He's getting on tour now, so
Oh,
we'll see. We'll
shit.
see what goes.
I know,
But it's still, we got time. It's not now.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
but so you're saying they're building these casinos, but isn't
Gambling
gambling also
haram.
like forbidden, like haram?
It is haram. Astaghfirullah.
Stuff.
I feel bad. Okay. But yeah, no, it is haram. But like, I don't know. They're just building it, I guess. I'm not going to speak on it, but like they're
Yeah.
building
Business
it
is
to
business, I guess. At the end of the day,
Business is business.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, yeah.
So, hearing your accent and like saying things in Arabic. Do you speak Arabic?
No, I understand a little bit of Arabic.
okay.
I should be speaking Arabic. I'm Muslim. I know.
Well, you living
You know,
in
with all this
Dubai.
time, I haven't
Yeah.
even used my Arabic because I understand it fully, but I speak here or there, but I can't speak it fluently.
Yeah.
Because most of the people I deal with is more like Americans,
speak English.
Canadians.
Yeah. I
And they all
figured that.
speak English, yeah.
But do people speak Arabic there in Dubai?
Yeah,
Like,
they do
is
speak
that,
Arabic,
Is that
yeah.
a common like?
Yeah,
thing?
they speak to me in Arabic.
Yeah.
I just respond in English.
Okay.
Well, at least you understand.
Yeah,
it.
at
That's
least
the
I
hard
understand
part,
it,
right?
so
Is
it's
getting
okay.
to understand it.
Tafadal.
Yeah. Tfaddal, tfaddal.
What does that mean again?
He's like, come on in. Welcome.
Come in.
Yeah.
No, I'm definitely rooting to go to Dubai because
You need to come.
I need
I'll
to
go now.
Now he's thinking about it. Yeah,
Maybe.
you sold him. Woo.
Maybe. Actually, the one thing I do want to
You
see
need
is
to
the,
see it. Don't
Yeah.
like close the window from a side of your
It's
life.
hard. It's hard because it's just
You know what? I'm gonna take you to the Gold Souk. Okay, you want to see culture? I'll take you there.
The
sure.
gold what?
Gold Souk.
Gold souk. What's that
What
mean?
is that?
The Gold Souk. So
Oh,
it's gold
The gold market.
market.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. I heard,
And
I
then-
heard gold is cheap there too.
Yeah, and then we can, you know,
Bargain.
bargain the
Bargain,
gold,
yeah.
and we can get some like
Some
you
That's
know,
the
bling.
only.
so we can get some perfume,
Yeah,
some
yeah.
oud. We can get some like you know, clothing.
Traditional,
Yeah,
some
traditional clothes.
thobes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Take you
yeah.
to the desert. We'll go
Yeah.
barbecue.
Oh, I
You
want to
know?
do that. There's
Yeah,
Do
that's
they have
okay.
camel meat in Dubai?
Yeah, camel
Oh,
meat.
it's so.
I've
Have you
ate the
tried it?
camel meat. It's so rough though.
What?
I don't
No
like
way.
it. I like yeah.
It's not rough.
I
My
don't
grandma made it one time for me when I was in Lebanon.
No, some
Bro,
people love
was
it over there.
delicious. I didn't even, she didn't tell me.
Yeah.
I must have ate like
Camel
11
meat,
shish kebabs. Yeah.
camel milk, you got it
Yeah.
over
Camel
there.
milk. I
Yeah.
heard camel milk is
Yeah,
good.
we'll take you there. You need to come.
Sure. Honestly, I would go. I would want to see the
I just know
the
camel
hotel in the
cigarettes.
water. You know,
What?
with the underground hotel room in the water.
Oh, you're talking about Royal Atlantis.
Yeah.
Yes,
Royal
That
the
I would
hotel.
love to just see.
That's the hotel that Beyonce was paid 23 million to perform in, and they paid all the celebrities to promote it.
Wow.
And
It's not doing
that
well.
hotel is amazing.
Oh.
They have Milos in there. That's
thought you were gonna
in
say something
no,
different.
no,
Yeah.
no, no. They have Milos in there. That's in Canada,
Oh, wow.
right?
Yeah,
The
yeah,
Greek
yeah,
restaurant
yeah.
I was telling you about earlier. They have Nobu Beach there. So the last time I was there was like what? I ran into Kanye West there, Lil
that's
Durk.
Kanye West, go.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the
Kanye.
celebrities stay
That's
there.
cool.
Gunna.
See, so that's the thing,
Chris
though. Like
Brown,
when I hear
everyone.
Dubai, I just
Yeah.
think like I need to be rich before I even land there. Like
No, that's
eh,
what everyone is thinking.
Yeah,
Dubai is not as expensive as Toronto, okay?
really.
Let me tell you that. Dubai is not as expensive as Toronto. Toronto is
Interesting.
expensive.
Yeah.
Canada is just like, this is what you think because you see social media. Don't
Yeah,
let social
yeah.
media
True,
like,
true, true.
Yeah, I'm not
temper
worried
your
about that.
mind.
Like the expensive part is more of like, I just find it like so Americanized.
it's become so
That's the problem,
westernized.
like,
yeah.
I agree.
When I
It's
go to
losing that
Lebanon, I
culture.
feel like, oh man, I'm
Yeah,
at
at
home.
home.
You know,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
if when I go to
Dama,
Costa
dama.
Rica, I feel like I'm
At
at
home, yeah.
Like I'll walk to the grocery store. I'll go buy bread in the morning at the bakery. Like
Yeah.
I don't speak a lick of Spanish. But I know, like, because obviously you know how to count the money, so I
Yeah.
know how to, tell them a few things. I'll say, like,
Yeah, no, I
bread or
Yeah.
whatever and shit like that. But, like, I feel good. Like,
feel
even
at
though it's
home.
like,
I
and
get
it's
what
not
you
pretty
mean.
either.
I
Yeah.
get what you mean. Like I like that vibe as well. Like I like culture. You know,
Yeah.
I love culture.
Yeah.
I understand it. That's why actually sometimes I need to come back here, even though Canada's like, we have so many different cultures.
Multicultural.
But
yeah.
it's
Yeah.
multicultural. But I'm born here, so I need to come back here to feel humble and feel grounded.
Yeah.
To remind myself of where I come from. That being said, when you're in Dubai, a lot of people get depressed because it's glitz and glamour.
Yeah, yeah.
If they stay too long, because it's that new developing.
Yeah.
Everything is accessible. It's a new
Yeah.
country. The water, the
true.
beaches are fake.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. They're man-made. Yeah.
They're man-made.
I mean, if
They're
they built
fake.
the Palm Island
Damn.
or whatever it is.
The palm, exactly.
Yeah, like-
There's
Is the fish
one
fake
beach
too? Like-
that's
Nah.
real. There's one beach
yeah?
that's real. Yeah.
Okay,
So I
okay.
go to that one. I'll take you to that one.
Yeah,
but I'm
yeah,
just
yeah,
saying,
yeah.
like, most of it is man-made. So you do feel like, oh my God, like,
Everything's
okay,
artificial.
it's
like,
a little bit artificial. And then people are like, they start to become a little bit
Superficial.
materialistic, superficial. So you need to like,
kinda
Damn,
yeah,
interesting.
take a little bit of a break. But
Yeah,
you
yeah.
have to see it. You have to
you
come.
have to experience.
I'll go. Like, I'll make a day or two if I'm like.
You can't do a day or two there. It's not enough to see Dubai. You need a week.
Yeah. No, I
Sorry.
feel like I gotta go out there for like a good 2 weeks. Just
Yeah.
To, like, soak
It's
it
not
in and
enough for you
experience
to
it.
see the country.
Okay, when I go
We
to
will take
Lebanon,
you-
I'll take
Yeah.
2 weeks to go to, or a week to go to Dubai, because it's like a
Dubai.
3-hour
Yeah,
flight. I think.
because you know what you're gonna do. We'll go to Dubai. You'll go to Abu Dhabi,
Mm-hmm.
which they have like even the Museum of Louvre. They have the Gold
Oh,
Mosque,
cool.
which
Yeah,
is so
that's-
beautiful.
that-
See,
I got
now
it.
we're
Right?
talking.
Now
Like,
we're
that's stuff
talking.
I want to see.
The Gold
Now
Mosque.
we're
Yeah.
talking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's so many things to do. Like
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
like
Like, believe it or not, I'd go to India
Yeah.
just to see the Taj Mahal.
and then we can go to Oman. Yeah,
Yeah,
Oman
Oman.
My
is
friend
right
went
next
there.
to
I have
Dubai.
family in Oman. Yeah,
Bro,
I do.
My friend went there.
Oman
and
is
he
beautiful.
Loved
I
it.
know Muscat. I've been to
Yeah.
Muscat. I stayed there for a month when I was.
It's
there.
right next to Dubai because a lot of people before when they stayed too long in Dubai,
Yeah.
They go
they
to-
would drive all the way to Oman to just
Take
get
a
out of the
break and then
country
come.
and then they come back so their
back.
visa
Yeah.
is active. So that was
Yeah,
a
yeah,
big
yeah,
thing
yeah.
that they used to do. Now they kind of like,
Yeah.
I heard that like the policemen in Dubai, they have like Lamborghinis.
Yeah,
where
yeah,
they
they do. They
That's
have
cool.
Lamborghinis,
They have
big
Lamborghinis.
trucks.
That's
Like
cool.
they have the.
which is crazy.
Tesla
Imagine
Yeah.
the
truck.
police department budget. If you guys have Lamborghinis, to pull people over.
And the
Imagine.
police officers are so nice.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're
Well,
really
that's good.
cool. They're really cool. They understand. They're tourists.
Yeah,
Everyone's trying to have
yeah.
a good time in Dubai. So they
Yeah.
understand. Yeah.
So there's a big community. Would you say there's a big community of like social influencers, content creators in Dubai?
Yeah, I would say there's a lot of influencers in Dubai, a lot of models, a lot of
Models.
talent that come through because you have to look at the Gulf region and Dubai where it's situated.
Yeah.
It's close to the UK, so most of them are coming from Europe. So there's a lot of UK influencers, digital creators coming from there.
Yeah.
Russia, Africa,
Nice.
UK, London, France,
Yeah.
Paris. Yeah,
Yeah.
so.
So with that being said, I have to ask this because you have like you have experience in Dubai.
Yeah.
So
What is he going to ask?
yeah, so a little while ago, like
Yeah.
things surfaced on the internet about people like girls getting flown out
Yeah.
to guys flying them out to perform disgusting things.
Yeah.
Right? Which I want to say it, but I don't know how comfortable. But
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're gonna say.
yeah,
Yeah.
so people were getting flown out to get shitted on
Yeah.
for a large sum of money. Is that true?
Wow.
Wow.
Okay, that's a big question. Like, get shitted on?
Yes. Is that true? Because I
Yeah.
can't see a rich guy from Dubai, an Arab guy who's
Listen, you
potentially
cut this out if
Muslim.
you're not coming to answer it.
Okay, you know what? Let me tell you the truth. First of all, there is things like that do happen in
Holy
Dubai.
smokes.
I've never personally seen it.
No, not
Okay.
seen it.
Yeah, I've never
Heard
s-
or like
I've
know
heard
somebody.
it. There's girls that contact me, okay? Because let me tell you, I have a business concierge, right?
Yeah.
So I get contacted from girls, even in America. They're like, "Where's the Emiratis that we can perform these things to get paid 100K and 200K?"
No way.
I'm dead
so
ass
it's
serious.
real.
So
No,
it's
but
serious, but
girls
I don't
contact-
even know those guys that do that. But there is
Girls that call you for that.
that call. That's when I realized I'm like, wow, there's girls who are willing to do these things. So there is girls that are willing to do these
Damn,
things.
so you can add this
But
to your business.
no, I
I'm
would
joking,
never
I'm
do. I don't
joking,
even
I'm
have the
joking.
contact for it. I don't know the guys that do it.
Good. No,
But
no.
purely it's
God.
true because you have to look at it this way. You're talking about people who have a lot of money. So
don't know what to
nothing
do with it.
satisfies them.
Yeah, yeah.
So to them, there's been articles online that you've seen
Mm-hmm.
that have come out, right?
Yeah.
There's articles that have come out of people who have killed themselves after performing these things,
No
right?
way. I never heard that.
Yeah, they've killed themselves because they feel shame because they videotaped them doing these acts.
Oh my God.
And so a lot
shit.
of people have killed themselves because, you know, their family found out that these are
Family,
things
yeah,
that they
yeah.
were doing.
Damn.
And so it's a thing that that does happen because when you're talking about a lot of money,
Yeah.
look at the celebrity world that we live in right now. We're talking about Diddy that's in prison,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And that was performing crazy acts, right?
Yeah.
It's just like they get to a level that's so demonic to
Yeah.
the point where they want to see people like shamed, like
Yeah.
they want to see people caught up in a
It's
situation of
insane,
like
yeah.
power that like almost they want to see you
Yeah.
ridiculed.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
that makes them feel
Yeah.
aroused or excited or
Aroused. Oh.
happy. So
That is
it
nuts.
does it does happen. I heard.
You heard
I don't
stories.
know the people who
Yeah, okay,
do it, but I've heard a few
Yeah.
things that I know some girls outside that
Yeah,
have
yeah.
done it.
Okay,
But I'm
okay.
not gonna name any names because it's
No,
gossip.
that's cool.
Gossip,
That's
yeah,
cool.
no,
I
no.
just listen.
So
I was-
the rumor is somewhat real.
Yeah,
Okay,
somewhat. It
yeah.
could be. I don't know.
Crazy.
Because I've heard that too. I've heard girls go out there. I've heard like guys fly out different batches of escort to come there
Yeah.
to just like
Habibi,
you
come
know,
to Dubai. We shit on
to
you.
come do some crazy wild
Oh my
shit,
God.
right? Some Diddy shit, which is like, yo, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
And she's right. When you
Yeah.
have so much money, you
Yeah.
just like, you almost in a dark demon
Yeah,
like
dark
side
demon.
where you want to see things that are like they're not normal. It's not normal.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not normal to do that.
And you have to understand,
Oh.
in Dubai, the most beautiful women come through Dubai.
Really.
I could imagine.
Any ethnicity, young, literally biggest models, different ethnicity, different country, from the UK, from France, the baddest girls hit
Baddest.
Dubai. So they've seen all the girls in Dubai. So nothing excites them more than to see certain things like that. So those
Wow.
things, there's somewhat kind of truth, but like, I don't really get involved in those things.
Yeah.
But I've been reached out, like girls, I was
Yeah.
shocked. I'm like, you would be willing to do that, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
So people
Having
are
to
willing
pay
to do
rent.
things for a certain
But
amount
that
of money.
almost goes to the saying that like everyone has a price.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everyone has a price. Like
Yeah,
someone says,
sure.
hey,
Yeah, life has kind of turned into that.
Yeah.
it's sad.
That's
it's
the
sad.
reality.
And I know there's that new TV show called Dubai
Yeah.
Dubai Bling, yes.
Bling. Is that accurate?
Dubai Bling is somewhat accurate because some of the talents on there are living that life. Like
They're actually rich, right?
They're really rich. I know
Okay.
some of them. Some of them
really?
are my
That's
friends.
cool,
Like
that's
I know
cool.
DJ Bliss
Yeah,
very
yeah,
well. I
yeah,
know
yeah,
Fatty.
yeah.
So Fatty's been kind of doing some of the things that I've been doing for a while. Like,
Yeah.
booking a lot of artists, getting involved into business.
Yeah.
There's a lot of business with LeBron James.
that's
So
cool.
like, some of them are doing really well for themselves and
Yeah.
they're really wealthy. They've been there for years.
Yeah, I watched an episode,
fun.
a couple episodes, and there was one that I can remember, and I was just like, "This is insane." She
Yeah.
literally hosted the friends
Yeah.
and put them in. It was like a restaurant,
Yeah.
and bro, it had to have been like an expensive restaurant, or I don't know, maybe a makeshift restaurant, and
Yeah.
they probably just brought just to make it look cooler, right? But she brought them to this restaurant. She bought luggages and made them put stuff in the luggage, just smashed the luggages.
Yeah.
And then there was something else I can't remember now that I was like, she did all this. Like, she must have spent at least $40,000 to just tell everybody she's getting divorced.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
I
But
was
that's
like,
Dubai.
crazy.
That's Dubai for you.
Dubai money is different.
Dubai, let me tell you, on my birthdays, okay, the type of gifts I would get,
Oh, man.
it was so
imagine.
crazy. I'm not talking about men. I'm talking about ladies
Wow.
that are my friends.
Your lady friends.
My lady friends.
Dubai
would-
friends?
that
My
would
Dubai
just
friends, like they're
spoil you.
super generous and
Wow.
spoil me and
Mashallah.
things like that.
That's
so
awesome,
it's
though.
because
Yeah,
they
that's-
make money.
yeah.
They want to make sure people are happy.
That's nice,
People
though.
are happy. They treat people. They do
Yeah.
have that culture of when the restaurant I'm taking you out, I pay for
Yeah.
the bill.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
yeah.
it's
fight
one
for
You
that.
guys
bill.
fight for it. Yeah, I was going to ask
We
that.
fight
yeah.
for it. We don't have to
pay
say,
for it.
oh,
Yeah, yeah,
separate
yeah,
bill,
yeah.
all that.
We
Yeah.
over here,
yeah,
we're
yeah.
fighting. No, this is you order this.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, there's none of that.
We have a different type of
But
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it's just like also you're making money.
Yeah,
True.
yeah.
So you want to treat your friends, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
But disappointment,
Weird.
even
Yeah.
even for me, it has happened that I met certain celebrities that I love their music, and then once I met them, I'm like, oh my God, is this person? I don't really like their personality.
Yeah,
sucks.
And I was disappointed, unfortunately. And the thing is, it's like, even for me, I'm a big personality, like just naturally.
Yeah.
Sometimes I forget to post because I'm having literally the time of my life. I don't care about my
Yeah,
phone.
yeah.
Yeah.
And some people, they post the best thing
Yeah.
you've ever seen on social media, but they were bored and they were not
Yeah.
really doing anything. Or
Yeah,
sometimes
yeah,
they're not
yeah.
even in that room.
Yeah.
They're just faking like they're there.
They're
Damn.
freaking it, yeah.
So
crazy.
it's just the world we live in,
Yeah, it is what it
perception.
is. Yeah.
perception. You're
Yeah,
right.
we
you're
live in a
right.
world of
It
perception.
is what it is.
And
Yes. So now that you live in Dubai,
Yeah.
has your type of flavor
changed?
changed towards Arab guys, or are you like?
Oh, wow. That's
Are
a
there
tough
any
question.
pretty? Oh, I shouldn't say pretty. Are there any handsome Arab guys?
Yeah, there's a lot of handsome Arab guys, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
They were hitting on me at the beginning when I first came. I was like the hot girl that came
Girl, yeah.
the new girl that came into
The
the,
new girl on the
city.
block.
Yeah.
So yeah, they were hitting on me quite hard. But then I came to realize they're not my type. Yeah, they're not really
so?
my type because of what I do in terms of like
there you
a lot of them have a lot of money. And like I dated one Emirati, for example, he had a lot of money. And then like I'd be like, oh babe, like I'm taking out this celebrity for his booking
get
and then
jealous.
hosting him for the dinner. And he's like, What celebrity? What? What you talking about? I pay celebrity in my living room. What you talking about? And I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, no, I don't want you to work.
Oh,
He's like,
man.
I want you to stay at home. I was like, I cannot, you know, like this is what I do.
Even
He's
if he
like,
gave you an allowance.
he was giving me an
of
allowance,
but
but
you were
also
like-
too, it wasn't about the money. It was about also more like the money was good and the allowance was good, but the personality, we weren't like
Meshing.
clicking and meshing because he
Yeah.
was too conservative and the culture was clashing. So it's like,
True,
oh,
true,
don't wear
true.
this. Don't do this. Why are you
Yeah,
out with
yeah.
these guys looking at my stories? Give me your Instagram password. And I'm like,
controlling.
never.
Oh,
You know,
wow.
like it's very
Wow.
controlling, which I like protective, but not controlling.
Yeah, no,
I need a man to be protective but not controlling. So
Yeah.
I realized I was like, okay, this is not my
Confident.
type.
You need a confident man.
I need a confident man. I need somebody who's maybe North American, you know,
Yeah.
African, somebody who can kind of understand, you know,
Understand. Have kind of like a Western kind
Western mentality.
Yeah.
mentality.
Yeah.
But
That could be
Who
like,
gets
okay,
it.
that's my girl. She's doing her thing. I trust
Yeah.
her. Him, he would be having heart attacks, and I'm like, I can't deal with this text message.
he's hiring stalkers to
Hiring-
Yeah, with
hiring
all
you.
that money,
Oh.
like you would think
They do.
you would be more.
No, they're
confident.
not.
So instead, like
They are not confident.
they
They're
care about the power rather than the confidence.
Yeah.
He would tell me every time you go outside, I'm insecure.
Wow.
Was he an ugly-looking guy?
Very good looking, not ugly at all, and young.
So
And,
And
he came
young.
from father's money, like
Father's
so
money.
what's the problem? Like
yeah,
that
and you can
daddy
get
money.
yeah.
that's crazy. to me.
Insecurity.
No, but
bro.
you are also at that point. They look at you as their property, which means you
Oh.
cannot be around certain people.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I got it. Speaking of Instagram, are there any celebrities in your DMs or?
Well, that's her line of work, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on,
Okay, yeah. Bad question. Never
Yeah,
mind.
yeah,
I
yeah,
worded
yeah.
that wrong.
That's her line of work.
Yeah, it is my line of work, so I do have some celebrities in my DM for business purposes.
Yeah.
But I was just in Miami. You know, sometimes you get the little,
The odd.
the odd, you know, little
The odd
DM,
one, yeah.
Hey, what do you do?
The wild cards.
yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, no, that's cool. That's cool. So, any plans for your business concierge service that you foresee for the following years? You know, like maybe expanding, maybe
Yeah.
like hiring other
Are
people,
you gonna
maybe
franchise it?
delegating.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I was thinking about actually franchising it because I felt like there was a time where, like, you know, I built my name enough to the point where,
Yeah.
like, I was out with these people where I don't need to be there essentially, but like building the right people. But one thing that I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start having these, which I'm working on, which is for Dubai and Miami, is these retreats. So it's a retreat, women's retreat. I want to treat women to come to Dubai and have this luxury 7 days. We stay in a
Nice. That's
villa.
good, yeah.
You get to go to the desert. You get to see Abu Dhabi. You get to see the Gold Mosque. You get to go to certain high-end restaurants.
Cool.
You pay a package. We go. We look at your goals. If you want to open up a business, like for any lady who was thinking about moving to
Yeah,
Dubai,
yeah,
just
yeah.
to have a little perspective of what it is,
What
you
it is,
know,
cool.
Yeah.
and give them the access a little bit of like
Yeah.
what Dubai's feeling,
Give 'em
you
a
know,
feel of
feel
it.
for it
Yeah,
because
yeah.
a lot of people message me and they're like, oh, I want to move to Dubai, start my business and get residency. So I help them set up on a one-on-one basis.
Yeah.
But what I want to do is I want to take out a group because
A
it's
group.
fulfilling for me as well. It's a
true.
purpose
That'd
of
probably
life
be more
for me.
fun too.
More
yeah,
fun.
Yeah,
I get
it'd
to
be
meet
different
fun.
personalities.
yeah,
and stuff,
different
yeah.
personalities, taking them
I think
out.
that's very smart. I think
That's
that would
cool.
be really
Yeah.
good.
And so, are you gonna franchise that part, or
I'm gonna start doing it personally, more personally on
Personally.
that. But with the concierge company, I'm thinking about franchising it because I think I did the whole 5 years of like being out there and doing the grinding and doing the
out,
work.
the late nights,
The
and
late
all
nights
that.
and all
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I put that in. So now it's time for like my team to take care of it. And what I want to do now is branch out because it's more fulfilling.
Yeah.
Is the woman empowerment like kind of fulfilling? Like a lot
Yeah.
of women want to come to Dubai. Get them a feel. Your 7 days, you get to experience it. You know, with
Yeah.
other ladies. You know, We do yoga. We get to see Dubai. You go to restaurants. You also, we do like, and I'll bring speakers. So I'll bring some women speakers, some
Oh, nice.
celebrities for them
Yeah.
to connect with.
Sick.
That's
That
cool.
I'll
That's a
book
good
to
idea.
come
Yeah.
inside the villa and
I
visit.
see the vision. I see
Yeah,
the vision.
yeah. No, it's a great
that's
idea.
Very,
Yeah.
It sounds
Yeah.
very lucrative because I
Yeah.
see like people actually would trust you
Yeah.
to guide them and do this tour guide and
Yeah.
show them a side
Yeah,
of Dubai
yeah.
where
Yeah.
Yeah,
they
that's
probably
cool.
won't even experience.
So that's what I'm working on right
Yeah,
now.
that's
No, that's
awesome.
amazing.
Good for you.
Good
Yeah.
stuff.
Do you want to shout out your concierge, or I mean, you're big enough to not even have to shout it out, but,
I know, right?
you know?
Yeah.
Yo, follow Sisi God.
Yeah, on
yeah.
Instagram.
SISI God. And what was it? AKA Simone?
Yeah, no, because AK Simone, because Simone is my actual government name.
Oh,
so
okay. Copy.
CC is what everybody knows me for.
Yeah.
And yeah, but AK the Queen of Dubai,
Queen of
because
Dubai
everyone calls me the
herself.
Queen of Dubai.
Yeah.
You know, Dubai. Big up
Thank
to
you.
her.
That's
Yes.
awesome.
No, we definitely are coming to Dubai.
You have to.
Yeah,
Zico, now
sure.
you
I have to take you
come.
out.
Sure.
Now I need to take you out on a wild night because you're too humble.
He's too humble. He likes to play humble.
Is there shoot? Oh, you know where I want to go?
Shooting range.
ranges.
Yes, I can take you
There's
there. I'm
shooting
going
range
to take
there?
you bungee jumping too.
Oh
We're going to
my
go
God.
on a
I'll bungee
helicopter
jump.
too. We can Uber the helicopter.
Is that a thing there?
Yes.
You can
What do you mean? You Uber a helicopter to you, and then they
So, like, you know
What?
how you Uber Black and stuff?
Yeah.
Helicopter comes on, so I'm going to take you for like
What?
30
That's
minutes.
There's
wicked.
Uber helicopter? Helicopter.
Yeah, helicopter. That's so
That's so
wicked.
crazy.
Around
I can
the
imagine
palm.
those Emiratis. They're just helicopter.
And okay, last question: How
Okay.
do you get residency there? Or is
Yes.
that something that you do?
Yeah.
Like it's a business thing. You want me to ask you after?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
So for residency, which I help a lot of people, if anybody needs help, they can reach out to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is basically when you open a business, essentially you do get residency.
Oh, so that's all you have to do.
Yeah, before it was like 3 years. Now it's 2 years for the normal, like
Wow.
freelance, mainland license.
Oh, wow.
Now, if you want to get a golden visa, which it's new now, they started to do an influencer golden visa.
Yeah.
If you spend more than 1 million dirham, on a property, you get a golden visa automatically. It comes with residency. It comes when you open a company.
Right.
You do get it automatically. Now, for the residency, you have to do like fingerprints.
Yep.
You have to do a medical, and it's all done within the company. So they take you there, they pick you up. So with my company, I would arrange all that for you.
Nice. Okay,
You're
cool.
opening up your company. We're taking you to get your residency. You get your Emirates ID, which is an Emirates card.
Yeah, cool.
Shows that you have residency, and that's what it is.
Yeah,
Wow,
that's
that's
awesome.
sweet.
And then you can open
Yeah.
your bank
And
account.
then
You can,
yeah.
you
And
know,
then
rent
start
a
making
place.
money
You
and
can
not
start
paying
making money.
taxes.
Open, yeah.
Wow. But what if you don't want to like reside there, but you wanted to just come work? Can you do that?
Some people do that, but you have to come into the country once a year.
Once a
Okay,
year?
that's fine.
Like, pop out. Some people actually don't live in there, but they open the company and they come once a year, like pop
a
out.
pop.
Yeah.
You have
yeah.
to like at least pop back into the country for a
Yeah,
year
yeah,
to show
to keep the
the
visa.
visa active.
Yeah.
Active,
It's like
okay.
Canada. If you
Yeah.
leave, you got to come back before 6 months or something
Exactly.
like that.
I think that's
Yeah, drop down for like a day or
Yeah,
two, and
drop
then
down.
you
It's
can
right
fly
down.
out. Yeah, I feel like that's
Yeah.
standard.
Yeah, that's
yeah, that's pretty cool.
yeah.
I would love to
Yeah.
move to Dubai, man.
He needs to move to Dubai. I'm
I
sorry,
need
we're
to,
taking your
especially
friend
for my
away.
sprinter business. She was telling me, man, sprinter
Oh my God,
business would be
sprinter
amazing.
business would be amazing because you get access to all the celebrities. They want
Yeah.
to come with all their friends. And
Yeah.
the sprinter, turn up, like
Yeah.
come, go out. Like it's a big business. Even for regular people,
Yeah,
they want to
yeah.
experience.
What
the
about
sprinter.
real estate? Because he's into the real estate.
Yeah.
Yeah, so real
We're both
estate
actually.
market
Yeah,
is booming. There's a lot of properties that are growing, especially near the casino where the Wynn Resort is going to be opening. It's going to be the only casino, like, kind of in the Gulf region in Dubai, like that's huge. So people are gonna come from Asia. They're gonna come up from Africa. So right now there's a lot of investment. So it's really cheap in Ras Al Khaimah. It's not like a expensive like Dubai, but it's gonna grow. So there's a lot of opportunities for that. Dubai market, the industry is good. You're looking at people who's coming with a lot of money and that want to put their cash
Yeah.
They want to park their
into
money.
Yeah.
real estate.
Damn.
Interesting.
So, yeah.
I'm gonna ask you something off camera after though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
But
good.
Honestly, you sold us. You sold us. I'm
I
sold
was
him more than me.
trying.
I'm almost sold. I'm sold.
He's
I'm
almost sold, but whatever he has to actually off camera, I'm sure he's gonna be
We'll
sold.
see.
Yeah.
No, we appreciate you so
Thank
much
you.
for coming, taking
you.
the
I
time
had
out of
to.
your busy schedule.
Yeah, for sure.
You're very like interpersonal. You understand
you.
people. I understand why you're in the concierge
Yeah.
business just based
Yeah.
on your personality
And your
Yeah.
vibe.
and
Thank
your
you.
drive.
Thank
Like
you.
you're a hustler,
Thank
like for
you.
real, for
Yeah.
real. Yeah. So
You're
shout
the
out
Rich Diet. You're basically the Rich Diet mascot.
mask
Oh,
guy. The queen,
you're so
the queen,
sweet.
the queen,
You guys
the
are
queen, the
amazing.
queen,
I
the
love you
queen,
guys.
the
You
queen.
guys are amazing.
Yeah, maybe one day we'll come to Dubai and do a podcast.
Yes.
I was
with
gonna,
you.
yeah. Or I was gonna say we
I have
gotta
the
do
space for it.
Yeah.
We do.
Yes. So even if
Perfect.
you want to do your podcast and transition it into Dubai, I got
I
you
would
guys.
Hey.
I would die
All right,
to.
let's talk
I would,
after
I would,
quickly.
I would love to be in Dubai.
I know you
do
have
a
to go
podcast.
somewhere, so
crazy,
Yeah, it's okay.
crazy.
No, I have
I
time.
would,
I have
Yeah.
I would love to be in Dubai to do a podcast.
Yeah.
Nah,
Pull out-
bigger
I'll-
than that, bro.
Bro, I'll
Bigger
be
than
in
that.
Dubai chilling with you guys doing a podcast,
Yeah.
and guess what? Uber, helicopter.
And then we can find so much sponsorships. You know?
Trust me, I was just about to. It's bigger than that. Trust me.
Wow. Seems
Yeah.
like there's a lot of opportunities, a lot of
Yeah.
potentials.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we appreciate you so much.
Yeah,
Thank you
Yeah,
for
yeah,
coming.
for sure.
No
Thank
problem.
you for popping in,
Yeah.
sharing
Thank
your
you.
game, your knowledge,
Yeah.
informing people on, Dubai.
Yeah,
Thanks.
If
yeah.
you guys are interested and have
Yeah.
any question, make sure you follow her, Sisi
Thank
God.
you.
We
Yeah.
will put her Instagram handles and in the description. Make sure you tap it. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment this video. If you want to see more podcasts, very informative about Rich Diet, about the
Yeah.
hustlers, you already know. I'm Aaron Bills.
Zico, you already know.
Till next time, lovely
Sisi.
Sisi God.
Thank you.
Peace and love. We out.
Peace.
Peace.
Dubai, baby.